Hey everybody, welcome to Creekwood.aquatics. This is my fish room. We have a ton of fish available. Oh, hey Joni. We have a ton of fish available. We do a quick little Monday show. This show's about an hour. Um, Anything that you purchase today gets shipped out tomorrow. If you want to see a sneak peek, you can always head to our catalog. Our catalog has a lot of the fish that we have listed. I hope you enjoy your fish when you get them. But yeah, we have a lot of cool little things. Depends on what you're looking for. If you want goldfish, we definitely have some goldfish. We have a couple ranchos here. Our smalls are $15, and our bigger ones are $50. We have some chili rastaboras. No, no eels yet. But yeah, we have some chili rastaboras available. We have rastabora kobutai. We still have some opaline gouramis left over from last week. And I believe, let's sex them real quick. It looks like the rest of them are male. We also have some Pro Levy gouramis hanging out in the back. They're cute. Yeah, we'll give you guys small discounts if you guys want to buy in bulk. So one thing that we're doing currently is we have a ton of pea puffers available. Here we go. We should still have about 40 pea puffers available. They're $8 this week, but if you want to buy more than 5, we can definitely, yeah, we could definitely knock off 10% off of the order. So there's no coupon, but if you buy in bulk, we can make a deal. But yeah, little murder beans. And they definitely do have the attitude to back it up. But yeah, pea puffers have been one of my most popular fish that we sell. The other one are our sorority bettas over here. So if you've been looking to start your own little sorority tank, we do have a lot of females left. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be water change day for everybody in the fish room. So, yeah, Tuesday is the last day I ship for the week. Wednesdays I can sort of put small things together, but that's pretty much it. So, yeah, Monday and Tuesdays are my main shipping days. But, yeah, if you're looking for sorority bettas, we should still have about 25 in stock. We can definitely make a deal on the pea puffers. Super cute. We have our neon tetras over here. They're an aquarium staple. They're $3. We have buy 4 get 1 free. But yeah, we're a super big fan of neon tetra. They're a great filler fish. They're very peaceful. They're compatible with a lot of fish, and they also look good. These guys they're Florida bred, so they're really tough. They're really strong. I haven't had any issues bringing in the Florida strains. They've been really good. The other fish we have over here, we have some Bon Rio tetra. They can be a little nippy, but again, in a big tank with a lot of space, they do really well. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I don't know why the speaker's so bad. Let me see if I can fix this. Can you hear me a little bit better? Yes, we do have clown loaches. Let me turn this down. They're small. We have them for $14 this week. There's one right there. They mostly live in the ghost house. Let's see if we can get them out. There we go. But yeah, we have about 14 of these in stock this week. I'm going to say they're about an inch to an inch and a half, but they are slow growers. But they've been eating really well. That's the one thing I enjoy about them. And they're going back into the house. But yeah, we feed them a ton of blackworms. They love blackworms. I got to connect my little filter back. But yeah, if you go to our catalog, you'll be able to see a lot of our stuff. We ship for $24 flat rate. $24 flat rate. If you're interested in any of these, let me know, and I could make you a deal. If you buy more than three, I could knock 10% off of the off of their total sale. And then if there's any saltwater people here, we do have some coral frags available. Our coral frags start from $25 up until this section right here. Then we have our purple tip hammers that are 65, and then our corals go up from there. Well, yeah, I'm sorry if the sound isn't great. I've been dealing with microphones dying. This is the third set of microphones I bought, and they fry almost immediately. I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds. I'll see if I can find any other part of my microphone. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, we also have a few betas available. We have our A6. He's going to be our red samurai. He's one of our prettiest male betas. He's very young. He's about 11 weeks. 7 to 14 weeks is what they come in from the breeder. They're very active. They love blackworms. We also have some platinums. We have some Dumbo platinums over here. Where's my stick? Yeah, we have our little flare stick. We do a lot of enrichment throughout the week. So we'll give them the stick, and when they hit their target. These guys are $25, and you can pick them up on the Palm Street app, or you can pick them up at Creekwood.aquatics. You're gonna tap it, target. But yeah, we try to do a lot of enrichment with our betas. It's really important, um, or else the betas are just sitting here. They're bored, and that's not the type of life for anybody. So yeah, we'll give them their little enrichment stick. Once they tap it, we give them some blackworms, and then we move on to the next fish. So yeah, here's our Dumbo Platinum. He's $25. If you're interested, let me know. Do I have any yellows? I have some pineapples. I can show you an example of the pineapples. But yeah, Aiden, I don't know how I would. Since you're on YouTube, let me see if I can find you. Yeah, like I said, if you can join us on the Palm Street app, I can definitely get you. If you want to send me a message, even on the YouTube channel, I can get in touch with you and I can send you an invoice for him. But yeah, $25 if you're interested. It's hard to interact with the YouTube crowd. Yeah, so like I said, yeah, find us on the YouTube, or you can find us on TikTok, Creekwood.aquatics, or Creekwood.aquatics.com, and I can definitely get you an invoice, and we can get you one of these betas. But here is an example of our pineapple right next to him. This guy has an injury on his tail. He got nicked over here. But what I like about the pineapples, yeah, what I like about the pineapples is their color, and I like the black along their scales because it makes their scales pop out. You see, they kind of like a pineapple. Yeah, but because he has that injury on his tail, he got nicked. It's gonna grow back, but we'll do him for like $20. Yeah, I'm running really low on betas this week. We do have this little yellow girl right here. She's a yellow copper. Come forward. So she's a yellow copper female. She's one of my select females. What I really like about her is this ridge pattern on her tail. You see those spokes, so it kind of has that star pattern. So she's going to have really good genetics to continue on this star pattern over here. And again, I love the yellow. I love the platinum on her. The blue, um, it's nice, but yeah, with her, I'm hoping if I breed her, I can express more of that yellow. But yeah, we're going to start breeding our own betas soon. But yeah, she's very cute. And then here's another one of our pineapples. This one doesn't have as much black as the other one. Oh, he's going to target immediately. He targeted. You going to give me a boop? Yeah, there he is. He got a boop. Let's give him some black words as a reward. There we go. They boop the stick. They get black worms. We also have our alien, our little boy alien over here. So aliens are different. Aliens go for 35. Are you going to give me a boop? Give me a boop. But like I said, this is for me. This is one of the biggest things you can do for the beta is to give them environmental enrichment. But as soon as you boop the stick, you get some blackworms. No platforms today, but that's a lot of enrichment. And then Adrian, I don't know if you got to see this one earlier, but it's our red samurai. Yeah, they're so good. I love them. But yeah, if you guys would like, you guys can just hop onto our catalog. You can see what we have available. Which one? You like the samurai? Yeah, he's very beautiful. Like I said, try to send me a message. Try to download the Palm Street app. You can find us because we're going to be live streaming until 9 o'clock today. But yeah, you can purchase him directly from the stream, or like I said, send me a message, and I can get you an invoice later. Yeah, but if you're interested, I will mark him as a hold, and I can hold him for 24 hours. All right, so I marked them as a hold. It's very light, but yeah, he's marked off. Some other really popular fish that we have are the baddest. They're one of my favorite. They're a small Indonesian micro predator fish. Cichlids. I have a bunch of little guys right now. They run for $8 each. It depends on what type of cichlids you're looking for. Because these are African. I also have some electric blue acaras over here, and they're $15 this week. So yeah, these are electric blue acara babies. And I believe we have 10 of these in stock right now. So if you're interested, we can get them. Again, if you buy more than three, we can offer 10% off of their total sale. Yes, they are. So we have three species of jewel in here. So we have the red jewel. There's one of our males. He's really pretty. We also have the Lake Tarkana cichlid. You can see the difference between them. Blacker fins, more red. They're really calm for a cichlid. So you can actually keep these guys in community tanks. They don't tend to bother any people as much. And then there is a turquoise jewel in here somewhere. That's a turquoise jewel. So it has more of that blue kind of pearling through its body. And that one's called the turquoise. You see all that blue pearling? The Tarkana? I said we got them. I don't know if I can make a pair because they are very young. And both the males and females, yeah, both the males and females are pretty much the same color. But what we can do, they're $8. So we can try to get you a few of them and let them pair off naturally because they're still very young. You want me to do that? If you let me know how many you would like, I'll cut you 10% off of them if you buy more than three, and we can get them shipped out tomorrow morning. Yeah, absolutely. There's never any rush. There's never any pressure to buy. But if anyone can tell me where I put my water bottle, there it is. I would appreciate it. Yeah, we have our baby ranch shoes over here. I think I showed you. We got these in last week. So we have a bunch of baby red and whites, and they're $15 this week. They're super cute, super derpy. Yeah, yeah, we love them, and they love to eat. That's the thing; they love to eat. No, with African cichlids, you only want to keep other African cichlids. They are super, super aggressive. They'll tear them up. But yeah, Rage, let me know if you're interested. I'll cut you a deal on some of those ranch shoes. Mondays, I'm more likely to make a deal because this is the end of my work week. So I'm trying to push out as much as I can for end of the week sales. But yeah, when it comes to African cichlids, these are the African cichlids that we have. We have a lot of OBs. If you're looking for something more special, we have the white lip Madoka. These guys are Malawi cichlids. They're not a Mabuna. I believe they're part of their own family. They're 35 bucks. But what I enjoy is that blue color that they have. Both males and females are both really attractive. And then they have the white lips that make them pop. And those white lips are going to continue to get whiter and brighter and bigger. You just got some Kulalochis. Who do you get them from? It was crazy because yesterday I stopped by Breezy.aquatics. They asked me to stop by their stream, and I saw so many familiar faces in their chat. I was like, "That's so cool!" Like it really is kind of a tight knit community. So it's nice to see that the other fish people are hopping around and supporting the other guys too. But for me, I believe, was it rising tide raises all ships? You got them off the eBay? Yeah. Yeah, I only have a few coolies here. That's why I'm not posting them. 'Cause I think there's like one or two of them, and that again, that's not enough for me to post. So if somebody stops by the shop, oh, all of our cichlids are $8. The only cichlid that's not $8 is the white lip Madoka. They're 35. But all the other cichlids you see here are $8. Well, I lied. I do have that frontosa over here, and that one's gonna be 40 bucks. I forgot about her. She got evicted from my inside take because now she lives out here. The white lips, I'm gonna say they're 3 inches. I wish I could give you a hand comparison.
But you don't know how big my hands are. My hands could be huge for all you know, or they could be extra tiny. They could be like little tiny doll hands. But yeah, the white lips, they're 35. They're a really interesting breed. They're a rare breed. I haven't seen these often, but they do really good. They're mild mannered, but they also look really sharp. I really enjoy watching them. But they're 35. If you want to take both of them, I'll probably do them for 60. Do the pair for $60. But yeah, they are stunning fish. I absolutely love these. We're definitely picking up more. When these guys go, when we get our new cichlid order, yeah, we're definitely picking up more of these. But I said, if you want to make the shipping efficient, we could do we could do the white lips, and then you could toss a bunch of the other $8 guys. Fill that box up because it all ships for the same flat rate. It's $24, and just pack that box with as many fish as you can. Also, like these dragons over here. Hey, long time no see. How you been? I'm glad. I'm glad. If you ever get a chance, send us pictures. You could share pictures on our Facebook or whatever. I like to see the fish after they get to their forever homes. Oh, that's sad. But I'm glad at least you made it out on the Monday show. Oh, that reminds me too. So we also have, they're very shy, but we have the sparkling gouramis here somewhere. There's one. It left. They're so tiny. But yeah, there's anybody who likes dwarf fish. We definitely have a lot of dwarfs here this week. There's another sparkling gourami. They only get about an inch. They mind their own business. They're easy to breed, and they are fun. The only things that I would recommend with African cichlids, of course, other African cichlids, you can do coolie loaches because coolie loaches don't mind the high pH. Everything else is with caution. The 24s are breeding. Oh, if you got those 24 carats breeding, you are in luck. You're gonna have a good time. Those are really popular, so you might be able to trade those for store credit. You might be able to sell them to people. Yeah, 24s are really nice. Yeah, my breeder shut down 24s for the season. But next year I'm gonna get myself like 5 pairs, and we're gonna let them go to town outside. They do better when you keep them outside, especially in the Texas weather. They breathe like crazy. Yeah, yeah, you got lucky then. I'm so glad for you. Yes, I know I have. There's like a baby right here. There's a little baby. Oh, there's my one male. But yeah, what a fantastic little guppy. I mean, I fell in love with those guys too. Their colors almost look unreal. But yeah, tomorrow's water change day for the room, so I'm servicing one aquarium in the morning. I gotta pack up one more order, and then for the next 5 hours, we're just gonna be scrubbing and doing water changes, readjusting plants, and trying to knock out all our weekly maintenance. This room takes yeah, this room takes so much time. Eight tanks, yeah. Yeah, and my assistant dropped off a bunch of new anemones. So she has these little Shermans over here, and these guys are spicy. These guys actually stick. So not the rainbow. The rainbow's fine. I can touch the rainbow all day. But these Shermans over here, yeah, they sting. My arms, I got their glue all over my arms, and they were burning. But yeah, I'm excited. Send me pictures of the bettas. I'm really excited to see them. Oh, look at that. All the creeping Charlie got loose. So we're gonna have to rebundle that stuff. That's the annoying thing about the plants. When you try to keep the plant anchors on them, they just release. And then there's my Lowigia. It's just growing out of the tank. So yeah, if anyone's looking for live plants too, we got a ton of live plants. But some of my favorites are Lowigia because they grow so tall so fast. And there's some new roots. Well, if you want to see something, check out the catalog, and we can always uh, we can always hop on there. I said, if you go to our shop, we have a ton of stuff. I'm on the shop right now. We have anemones, assassin snails, electric blue caras, ranchus, golden white clouds, Odessa barb. So yeah, you want to see something? Let me know. We can go. We can walk over there. I said these guys are fairly young, so there's not going to be a ton of color other than the peacocks over here. I do have to scrub these tanks though, and a lot of the OBs. But yeah, you're still going to get that kind of blood, that kind of orangey blood red cichlid. But I think you said you were interested in the Turcanas too. Like I said, my cichlids, I know I've been slacking on them. I just, I try to bring in a lot more other things. Oh, I have the orange chromites here too. They're an Asian cichlid. They do convert to brackish water when they get older. I think I have. I think there's only two more left. No, like I said, if there's something you want to see, let me know. I can walk you over there. And yeah, like Mondays, I do like to make deals. So if you want to buy fish in bulk, we can always knock off 10%. But it depends on what you have. If you have a community tank, more aggressive. If you have marine systems, just let me know what you're looking for, and we can find something that's compatible. Here you have a 75 and two tens. Yeah, all these tanks, dude, they were originally some of my breeding tanks inside my house, and then my wife said I had too many tanks, and I had to take them outside. So now we built the entire fish room. Ba, 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 ba. I think I have one more. If you guys want to see, I have one more Pleco 397 available. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, or mystery snails. We have a ton of mystery snails. So if you guys are looking for mystery snails, we got them. I think we ordered over 50 this week, and we have a few assassin snails available too. See, the Plecos deep inside there. The Tiger L 397. There, I think that's my last one in stock for the week. Let's see if we can find the right angle. There he is. He's coming forward. There he is. So if anyone wants to buy that, it's one of my special plecos, 397. He's $40. But beautiful black and orange striping on them. They are very shy, so for a pleco, you'll most likely never see this thing. But yeah, there's the back of his tail right there, and it's one of my baddest. Come on, can we get a good view of you? There he is. So yeah, these are very beautiful plecos. They get about 4 to 5 inches, but these guys are really young, so they're really shy. Absolutely stunning. And then we have a bunch of albino cories. So if anyone wants albino cories, we definitely got them this week. They're $8. Here's what I'll do for giggles because I want to post a fish. I haven't posted fish this entire stream. We'll do a pair of baddest baddest. We'll do a pair of baddest baddest. Their normal price. What are they? $9. So 18. So I'll do a male and female pair of scarlet gems. I'll do them for $16 if anyone's interested. Let's do that. So let me click here. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's get a better picture. Where are you? So of course, when I want to see them, actually they're both right there. They're both in the frame. There we go. That's actually perfect. Scarlet gem, baddest baddest pair. We got a pair. We'll make them $16, $2 off. We'll pop them on the board. We'll see if that moves. Scarlet gem, baddest pair. Female of this species is almost impossible to find. I usually order about 25, 50 at a time, and I'm lucky if I end up with three females. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna unpin that. So these guys, you can get away with them in a community tank. You just can't put them with stuff that they're gonna eat. You can't put them in with small shrimp or small crustaceans because they will hunt them down. That's what I really enjoy about them. They're little active hunters, so they're always out and about looking for stuff to eat. Yeah, what I'll do, we'll put in some black ones, but yeah, you see immediately they're right on top of those black ones. And you see what I mean? They're super small. They don't care what size their prey item is, but they're going to eat it. Yeah, so the shrimp could even be larger than them, but they're going to rip that shrimp apart. That's why I enjoy them. We do sell blockworms. Let's take a little walk over here. We order about a pound of blockworms every week. We sell 2 teaspoons for $5. Yeah, usually we have a ton of ice packs. So when we ship them, we'll build a small compartment. We'll pack them full of ice, and they usually do fine shipping for 2 days. Because we do the 2 day shipping. Yeah, as long as they stay cold, they're absolutely fine. They are going to be stinky, but I mean, blackworms are always stinky. Yeah, a lot of people try it. They you know those floople hang on the back little bubble deals. A lot of people will hook those up on their tanks, and then they'll feed them that way. I mean, they'll raise them that way. Yeah, we kind of got them going in some of these tanks. Yeah, I know there's a colony that live in some of these tanks, but the fish just naturally graze on them throughout the week. If you're looking for more cultures too, we do sell a lot of live cultures here. So we sell Daphnia magna, we sell Mona macropora. Here's a culture that we're shipping out tomorrow. So this right here, let's see if we can see them. These are marine. Well, these are brackish water rotifers. You probably won't be able to see them. But yeah, these guys are little micro. Oh, there's some. But yeah, these guys are little microscopic bugs that we feed to our reef tanks. See those little speckles, those white dots? Those are the marine rotifers. And sometimes when I breed baby bettas, we feed them this, we feed them Mona. But this is mostly food for corals and for baby clownfish. If you're also looking for green water starter or marine phytoplankton, we produce this here too. So this one's the freshwater version, and this is some of the saltwater phytoplankton that I have to feed out later. Yeah. Yeah, it's a challenge. And there's another technique people do. Look it up. But they use brown paper towels, and they'll pretty much run these guys. You notice I keep them really dry. They barely have water that goes over them. But people put in brown paper towels, and they can eat that brown paper towel, and they can digest it. And then you come by with a little razor blade, you chop them up, and then you add another paper towel, and you let them eat. Yeah. I mean, but in the wild, that's all they do. All they do is they eat trash. They eat decomposing leaves, decomposing fish. Some people toss in a small amount of fish flakes in there. I mean, but their whole job is just to break down organic waste. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why we don't eat the paper towel, but it keeps them going. But yeah, like I said, when I used to do them outside, I used to um, I used to feed them the magnolia leaves, and every day you could see where they ate because you could see the trails they cut through. It's like a little maze through the leaves. So yeah, I knew they were eating the magnolia leaves, so we just tossed them in there, and they had a good time. Check out my baby plecos. Yeah, like I said, just look it up, research it. A lot of people do it because it's a cleaner setup, but they only use the brown paper towels. They don't use the white ones. They're too chemically treated, but the white ones are more natural. But I'm pretty sure they have chemicals in them too. Because why not? Well, daylight savings got me. Still manual. All right, we're gonna wind down this stream. Like I said, Monday streams is just to get some final sales, some good deals before we ship out for the week. If there's anything you're interested in, let me know. You can always send me a message. Um, we can always write you an invoice, but we have until tomorrow morning to get everything packed up, and then we'll be back Friday. We'll be back Friday with more fish, more plants, more sales. I can post them for you. So you just want to do the white lips? You want to do the pair for 60? Yeah, because if you want to buy them, I'll put them up on the screen. You can just click on the screen and check out. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Like I said, white lips. Some of these little orange peacocks, these little they call them the blood dragons or whatever. He looks really good. Yeah, a lot of these other guys need to color up. I mean, we still have a ton of jewels. If you want to toss a jewel in there, there's a Lake Turkana cichlid. If you want to add a couple Lake Turkana, yeah, they can be like that. The Turkanas, though, they're very mild. The guy that I get these from, he keeps them in with a bunch of Odessa barbs, and they seem to be doing really well. But what I'll do is I'll add one white lip, and if you want to add more to it, we can always add more. I can always send you an invoice through the app. Oh, piece of algae, and you can add what you want. Sort of got them. White lip Madoka, 35, pop, pinned. No, you only have to pay shipping once. So as long as you have an open cart, and I didn't print a label for it, anything you add is going to get added to that shipping bill. And we ship in a 12 by 12 box, so we can fit about four to five bags, medium sized bags, size of little footballs. So we can pack some fish in there. Yeah, so if you purchase it, you can continue to add because you're going to have an open cart on the website, and you can add as many fish to that. It's all going to ship for the same price, $24. Because yeah, we even have that front tosa over there. So that one was going to be $40. Normally 50, but today I want to make some sales, so we can let that one go for $40 too. But I said one Madoka. I said I posted on the live, so he's $35. If you want to add the other one, we'll just make it 60. There it is. All right, so you got the one Madoka. You want to add the jewel? How many jewels were you looking to get? And which species? The Tarkana or the red? One of each? All right, so there, I'll make you a deal. I'll knock $1 off both of them, so we'll do them for. I'll make so bad with math. I'll do it for $14. So let's go to add. Let's take a picture of my boy. Click, and we'll do jewel and Circana. I think the price is going to be $14 for both of them. All right. All right. So you're going to see the listing. So it's the jewel and the Chicana, $14. There it is. And that's going to add to your cart, so you're not going to pay any additional shipping on them. Anybody else you want to add to them while we're here? Yeah, what you saw was one of these guys, one of these peacocks over here. That's the one you want to do? One of these guys? That's definitely the male because he has that red shoulder and he has some nice egg spots on his anal fin. So he's going to be a really, really pretty male when he gets older. One day when you get a big apartment and you can have your dream tank, we'll fill them up for you. But yeah, Abby, you want to try this guy? I have another one over here, but I think that one's a female, so that one's not going to color up. That one's going to stay yellow. Actually, it does have some has some iridescence on his face, so that might be a male. But yeah, this guy's going to be your best bet if you want that color. And I said, I'll make the deal. I'll do them for $6. If you want to do them for $6, I'll do them for $6 right now, just to move some fish. It's all right. You know who I have, who I haven't shown you? Um, so this is a Tankannikan cichlid, but this is the orange Falupe. Was this the guy you were talking about? So this one is Neolaprologus Lalupe. Yeah, so the Lalupes are normally, I think this guy was $20. They only get about 5, 6 inches. They stay really small. Actually, no, they only get 4 inches. But yeah, they're normally $25. I could probably do them for 18 today. If you want to do them, we could do them for 18. I mean, he's been holding up in this tank. He's been with some really big fish. They do have a little bit of an attitude. But yeah, he was in here with an 8 inch Frontosa, and then we had some larger peacocks that were about the size of my hand. And yeah, he's been here the whole time. He's been here for about a year. I think I got like 10 of these when I first opened, and this is the last one from that group. The other ones we have, it's another Tankannikan fish, but it's the Neolaprologus bashardi, the daffodil. So maybe this is the one you were thinking about. These guys are also $8 this week. These also go by the name of fairy cichlid, but these guys are harem breeders. So you get one male, you get a bunch of females, and they just all spawn together. You see, he has two little fangs in his mouth. Let's see if they can actually see them. Show me your teeth. But yeah, do you want to add a Bashard eye? There's little fangs. Well, I'll send you a message. If there's anything else you want to add, we can definitely add it to the list. These fish are going to get packed up tomorrow morning. They'll get to the post office by 4:30. So if we get in contact before then, we can definitely add more fish to that order. But in the meantime, you'll be getting the Madoka, the Red Jewel, and the Tarkana cichlid. If you want to add more to the order, let me know. We can definitely add more. But oh, too close. Why does it always do that? No one wants to see all that. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. This is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. We'll be back Friday. Take care.